Welcome to the Explainer. So, if you're a creator looking to absolutely master your YouTube growth, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're unpacking the YouTube AI playbook, and we're zeroing in on building robust systems using Claude. Now, I want to bring high energy to this right out of the gate, because there is a massive misconception out there. We're going to learn how to use Claude AI not as some magical push button that just does all the work for you, but as a highly structured, incredibly efficient assistant. Look, let's instantly bust the myth of viral AI shortcuts right now. Claude AI is not a shortcut to success. If you think you can just type a one-sentence prompt, close your eyes, and wake up to 1 million views, you're going to end up incredibly frustrated. It won't automatically make your content go viral. You still need a meticulously crafted system. You need a process. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is the exact playbook we'll be following step by step today. 1. System over shortcuts. 2. Research first. 3. Dynamic scripting. 4. Analyze retention. 5. Smart scheduling. And 6. The final checklist. Section 1. System over AI shortcuts, building a repeatable process. Here's the undeniable truth. Even with access to the most advanced AI tools on the planet, you absolutely will not grow your channel unless you're using them within a clear framework. Successful YouTubers follow a repeatable process, and that is exactly what Claude can help you build. I mean, did you know most creators spend 80% of their time on the repetitive grind instead of actual creative decisions? Well, Claude fixes that. Think of Claude as an AI assistant designed to organize your messy ideas and radically speed up your research. Why? So that you, the actual creator, can spend your energy focusing on making those high-level decisions. Section 2. Research and outline first. Don't open the editor yet. Honestly, the absolute worst thing you can do is jump straight into your editing software. Instead, you've got to start your pre-production by asking Claude, what problems does my target audience face? You want Claude to immediately categorize the core pain points of the exact people you want to reach. Next up, ask, what are beginners searching for? You want to uncover exactly what newcomers to your niche are actively typing into that search bar right now. And finally, ask, what misconceptions do people have about this topic? Boom. Claude's answers to these rapid-fire research questions will organize all that raw information, allowing you to choose the absolute strongest, most compelling angle. Okay, so once you have your topic and your angle, you need an outline. Seriously, do not skip this step. An outline keeps your content incredibly focused and prevents you from rambling or just repeating the same points over and over. You start with a hook, move to an intro, lay out 5 to 8 main points, provide a quick recap, and end with a strong call to action. Just ask Claude to generate this structure for you before you write a single paragraph. Section 3. Scripting and dynamic visuals. Avoiding the boring screen. And this brilliantly illustrates a major pitfall for so many creators. You might have great information and solid research, but you will quickly lose the viewer if you use robotic language. When you expand your outline into a full script, definitely ask Claude to make the language simpler and add clear transitions. But remember, and this is crucial, rewrite robotic AI text in your own words. The goal isn't to sound like AI. The goal is to sound like you. Always rewrite stiff, unnatural sentences to ensure your unique voice shines through. Now, to avoid a boring screen, you need visual changes every few seconds. Honestly, about every 3 seconds is the absolute sweet spot for modern retention, and swapping in realistic images can massively boost your production value. So, as you write, ask Claude to suggest visuals for every single section. Show the homepage, zoom in on a prompt, highlight keywords, use simple animations, show a before and after, display a checklist. These rapid visual changes directly and dramatically improve audience retention. Section 4. Analyze to improve retention. Finding your drop-offs. Creating content isn't just about output, right? It's all about the feedback loop. Open up your YouTube studio a few days after you upload and take a hard look at your audience retention graph. Notice how it drops from high to medium to low. That graph tells a very specific story. You need to identify the exact timestamps where your viewers stop watching and click away. Once you spot those drop-offs, paste that exact script section back into Claude. Ask it, hey, why might viewers leave at this point? Or how could I rewrite this to keep their attention? Claude helps you spot flaws, like, that 45-second intro you thought was highly cinematic, but actually just made people click away. Over time, you'll start to recognize these patterns yourself and fix them in your next script. Section 5. Schedules and Content Series. Escaping the Motivation Trap. Now, what's really interesting about this approach is how it fixes consistency. You see, a lot of new creators fall into the trap of uploading 3 things in a single week, completely burning out, and then disappearing for a month. That hurts your viewers, and it really hurts you. You need a sustainable schedule instead. Monday is for research with Claude. Tuesday, you write the script. Wednesday, record. Thursday, edit. Friday, upload and reply to comments. A simple, maintainable routine like this is infinitely easier to follow than relying on random, fleeting bursts of motivation. To really maximize that consistent schedule, compare these 2 approaches. If you just make random, disconnected content, they exist in isolation. Viewers watch one thing and then they leave. But if you build a content series, viewers binge. When they finish one piece, they are far more likely to consume the next one in the series. This drastically increases their session time, which is just incredibly valuable for your overall channel growth. For example, if your channel was about AI tools, ask Claude to map out a rapid-fire series like this: a beginner's guide, the best prompts, Claude versus ChatGPT, hidden features, how I used it for 30 days, common mistakes, using it for students, using it for creators. See how just one core topic spawns highly bingeable, interconnected content? Section 6. The final publishing checklist. Quality before hitting publish. All right, this is your ultimate quality assurance step. Before you publish, consult your system one last time to make sure absolutely nothing slipped through the cracks. Challenge yourself to answer yes to every single item rapidly. Did the hook grab attention in the first 15 seconds? Did you explain the clear value? Did every section provide useful info? Did you remove all the repetition? Do you have engaging, realistic visuals changing every 3 seconds? Is the thumbnail and title strong? Do you have a clear call to action? If yes, you are ready to hit publish. Because here's the thing, growth comes from improving one step at a time. Every script, every thumbnail, and every lesson matters. Literally no creator becomes a massive success after a single upload. True long-term growth means reading your comments carefully, noticing what gets the most watch time, analyzing click-through rates, and learning directly from your audience. So the crucial point is perfectly summarized by this quote from our source. Claude AI gives you a faster and smarter workflow, but consistency, creativity, and patience are still the real keys to success. The AI is there to elevate your workflow, but those core, fundamentally human elements are what actually build a thriving community. An AI workflow is incredibly fast, but consistency is the real key. So, the big question is, are you ready to build your system? It's time to stop looking for shortcuts and start leveraging Claude as the powerful assistant it was actually designed to be. If you apply this playbook, you will create better content in a fraction of the time. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep creating, never stop improving, and I will see you next time.